Welcome to Tyler's Thoughts with your host, Dr. Tyler Steen, professor at Princeton University.
So the question is, what is a monster? But how do we truly define what a monster is? Because a monster to a child could be something that's big and hairy and comes out of the closet or hides under the bed. But to an adult, it's something big and hairy and sits in an office and signs your paycheck. It is so different for each of us. Our definition of a monster is very difficult to define what is an actual monster. Me, in my studies, I've found that a monster most closely resembles something that strikes fear, and we're not sure about something that we don't know what it is, and therefore we have this sense of fear, this sense of unknowing. I mean, to a child in a fire hiding in a closet, a firefighter could be the scariest thing, showing up this beast in these weird clothes and this giant face and a tube on their back. It's probably one of the most scariest things to a child. That is a monster, but they're there to help them. It's not a real monster. They are unsure what it is, and that creates a sense of fear, a sense of not knowing. It goes back to Frankenstein. Nobody knew what Frankenstein was. They just saw his outside, his appearance. They weren't sure, which drove this fear.
The world was to me a secret which I desired to divine. Curiosity, earnest research, to learn the hidden laws of nature, gladness akin to rapture, as they were unfolded to me, are among the earliest.
If we look into Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and we follow Victor Frankenstein, we see that he took a headfirst dive into the unknown, this science behind creating a being, this unknown that nobody else had dare go into, and the product of this became the monster that we all think about. It is the unknown, and that's what is a monster, is the unknown. Frankenstein's monster was questionable, to say the least, to anybody and everybody. Nobody knew what it was, and they were afraid of it. It is the example of a monster.
He is not easy to describe. There is something wrong with his appearance, something displeasing, something downright detestable. I never saw a man I so disliked, and yet I scarce know why. He must be deformed somewhere. He gives a strong feeling of deformity, although I couldn't specify the point.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Utterson is describing Hyde as this thing that he doesn't know what it is, but he despises it. He does not like it. He's afraid of it, but he doesn't know what it is. And in this situation, unlike Frankenstein, this isn't a monster. This is a man. A monster is, just to reiterate what I was saying, a monster is not the definition of a monster, which is big, hairy, and scary. It is what we don't know, and he didn't know about this man, but he did not like him. He's afraid of the unknown. The answer to the question, what is a monster, is not as simple as big, hairy, scary. No, we have to think deeper in ourselves. A monster is what we don't know, therefore we fear. But I think we need to also answer the question, is there a monster in all of us?
And this was Tyler's Thoughts with Dr. Tyler Steen.